Hello there, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 16th through the 22nd. Let's see what your angels would like for you to know. Okay, 666, a number that can kind of make people bristle a little bit. Personal responsibility. It's time to reflect. Okay, it's time for you to take an inventory of yourself, Pisces. Where are you at in life? How have you been operating? How are you treating people? What are you doing with your money, with your career? It's just time to do, I'm thinking of your opposite sign right now, the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. Go within and take some personal stock and some personal responsibility about whether or not you're reaching your goals or what you're trying to manifest. It's time to reflect. Even though this number can have negative connotations, it's actually a powerful reminder to stop focusing on the material world so much and look within. So you're going to work on, and of course, Pisces is the most spiritual sign in the zodiac. So it's time for you to focus on that right now. We also have 411, important relationships. And it says, see the value in those you love. So look around you. How are your relationships going, Pisces? Are you trying to manifest love in your life? It's just an important time for you to find out who your tribe is. Make them important. Your family, whatever words you want to use to use that for that, but it's just, you are called to select one relationship close to you and nurture it in an attentive and loving way. So this is giving me vibes that my single Pisces might be meeting someone, but if it could just be a family member, something, if there has been any kind of arguments or strife with you and a family member, it's time for you to maybe take responsibility for that, for your part in it, maybe not the whole thing, but just your part, and work on that relationship. Okay, let's cut the deck, Pisces, and see what you have for this week. I've already shuffled these cards. What you've been dealing with already. So what's already there? This 5 of Pentacles. This card showed up a lot in my Virgo reading that I just did, and this is the card of feeling left out in the cold. And after these angel messages came through, I'm feeling like might be you with this relationship. And it might be why it's time for you to take stock in something in your life, Pisces. Whether it's this relationship that the angel cards were talking about, whether it has something to do with your money or lack thereof, it's time for you to take responsibility for where you're at in life and figure out what you need to do to change it. And I don't want you to be afraid to ask for help, because that's what this card, the message is. You know, if they would just turn around, they would see the light in the church, and they would see that there are people there that are willing to help them. They could seek some help if they wanted to. So it could just be you getting advice, or maybe, there's just an area in your life where you need to look at what is lacking and why, and just explore that. Now, we also have the 6 of Wands following, so that's great. That's victory. I feel like there has been something maybe happened recently in your life where you have gotten the attention that you deserve and the happiness that you deserve. And that's a good thing, Pisces. We all need to feel victorious about something, and we need to carry that energy into this next week as well. We have the 2 of Cups. This is definitely relationship oriented for you guys. I try to make these readings about every aspect of our lives, and I feel like your spirit team is trying to come forward with a message of love and relationship. And I do feel like there is healing that needs to happen in some relationship for you. You only have so much control on whether that person wants that you're having the conflict with, whether they want to have healing as well. But what can you heal in yourself, and how can you take responsibility and maybe start that healing process? Let's get some clarifiers. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. A very lucky card. So if you have been feeling lack in some area of your life, Pisces, the Wheel of Fortune showing up is really good. Some say it's the luckiest card in the deck. It's about cycles and it's about karma. And just know that if you're going through this Five of Pentacles energy where you feel like it's a rough time, just know the wheel is always turning, and hang on, because you're going to get some relief, I believe. For the Six of Wands here, we get the Two of Swords as a clarifier. If you're wanting to experience this energy, it's time to start making better choices, Pisces. And that's where the self-reflection is coming in. It's time for you to take the blinders off about how you might have been getting in your own way about something and blocking a blessing in your life. And figure it's time to make a choice and make a decision and maybe go a different way. That's what I really feel. You know, you can go this way or that way with this energy. It's time for you to go maybe in an opposite direction in order to experience the Six of Wands energy. And we have the Page of Pentacles. This is the card of being grounded and resourceful. It's clarifying. The relationship card with the Two of Cups. So I feel like maybe you've been in that dreamy state that Pisces likes to be in, and it's time for you to come back to reality, do a little reality check around your relationships and the people, especially if this is speaking to you in a way about a relationship that you're in. It's time for you to be a little bit more grounded and take responsibility for your part. I just keep hearing that message coming through for you. Let's see what your themes are for the week. We have fertility. What are you wanting to nurture? What are you wanting to grow? Is it relationship? Is it money? This could be a powerful time for you to really pay attention to that. What do you need to do in order to nurture the relationship or the career? Where you put your energy is going to really multiply this week. You're going to have a big boost in your manifesting ability and your ability to nurture love and abundance in your life, but it's up to you to do it. And you also have strut your stuff. I like that card. So feel good about yourself, Pisces. I feel like eyes could be on you, especially with the Six of Wands. So portray that best side of yourself. Know that if you're single, this could be a really good week for you. I am feeling like for my single Pisces that you could possibly meet someone. So keep an open mind to that. Let's look at what is currently what you're dealing with, the energies. We have the Star in reverse. This is Aquarius energy. I feel like maybe you've been having a lack of positivity around you. Like you've been maybe dwelling on the negative a little bit too much, Pisces, and that might be what the important choice is. Remember, I said it's time to go a different way and do something different. Have faith and have hope that you're loved and supported and that things are going to get better. It's right next to that Wheel of Fortune card, and we're going to change things up and do things differently this week. I'm a Pisces rising, so this is probably an important message for me as well. Here's that Hermit card that I was talking about, your opposite sign of Virgo. It's in reverse. So I feel like once you can take that responsibility and do that introspection, I feel like maybe you've not been doing that, Pisces. It really is time for you to first take the personal inventory and then go out into your world and use the new insight that you come up with. And let's get, oh, I love this card for you. The Nine of Pentacles, the card of luxury and accomplishment. Do the work, Pisces, and you're going to experience a lot of abundance, whether depends on what it is you're trying to work on. But when we see this card show up, this is about you. This is you taking responsibility for yourself and making it happen, making the goal or the dream come true. Let's get some clarifiers. We have you showing up here in the Knight of Cups. This is Pisces energy when I read. So I feel like this is all telling you to dream bigger, Pisces. Your dream is not big enough and you're not pursuing it enough. This is about you romancing your life and you really taking accountability for your part in it and opening yourself up to receiving a bigger blessing. We have the Eight of Pentacles next to, or here clarifying our Virgo card here. You need to be working on the skill that it takes to acquire whatever it is you're trying to gain here. So if it's something financial, if it's something career oriented, what do you need to do? You need to put yourself out there more. So it applies to your love life as well. If you are going home after work and turning on the TV and just chilling out, it's okay to do that every once in a while, but has it become too much of a habit? I was just talking to my Pisces sister about this yesterday, that she has a habit of, she's single and she has a very demanding job. So by the time she gets home, that's all she has the energy to do. But she's acknowledging that it's going to be really hard for her to manifest love in her life if she's not putting herself out there, and if she's not, you know, putting herself out into the world. I feel like that's what this Virgo, this Hermit energy is you overcoming that, because it's in reverse. And instead of going within and isolating, now it's time for you to get out there and make shit happen. Okay, a clarifier for our Nine of Pentacles. Okay, the Four of Pentacles. I feel like this is a common message in all of my readings this year, of really being smart with your money and hanging on to it. I'm getting a message in many of these readings that we are not to, we're to spend our money wisely. We're to save our money. Now, I'm not saying you can't treat yourself every now and then, but don't go overboard with it. Don't use that excuse every time you see something that you want. Oh, it's time for me to treat myself. If you can be smart with your money now, you're going to manifest this beautiful life with the Nine of Pentacles. But you got to be smart, and you've got to hang on to it. Okay, be resourceful, stay grounded, and protect it. Protect your blessing. Let's look at some love cards for you guys. We have Teddy Bear, interested in you. What was I saying? I feel like somebody's got their eye on you. For my single Pisces, I feel like you could absolutely meet someone new this week, somebody that's going to be really interesting for you. Blooming romance, flirting, want to date. What was I saying about my sister? You know, she can't, I mean, yeah, she could get online. You could make it happen online. My sister doesn't want to do that, but that doesn't mean that couldn't happen for you. But this is about putting yourself out there and possibly drawing love to you. It could be a good time for you to flirt. You know, if you're wanting to date, start using that energy, that flirtatious energy, and surrounding yourself with it. You know, pamper yourself a little bit. Do something that makes you feel your most attractive self, and then put yourself out there. We also have grounding, which has been a big word that I have been using, especially with this. I feel like this is validation, confirmation and validation for this Page of Pentacles. Stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. This is about you staying the course and knowing that sometimes it takes time for these dreams to come true, but where you put your attention is where the energy is going to go. So stay grounded, keep your eyes on the prize, and know that you can have these things. You can have love, you can have an abundance of wealth, but where you put your attention is where that's going to go. Now I'm being called again to this card here with the 666. You know, the angel message that I read is that we've been putting too much emphasis on the material world, and we're not putting enough on spirituality. So I feel like that I was just called to pull this card back up and remind you guys that, you know, sometimes the bigger blessing is the growth that we experience, not so much the tangible stuff, but the progress that we make on our journey. I feel like that's an important message that someone needed to hear. Okay, what's coming in for you, Pisces? The Master Manifestor, the Magician card. This is you being confident, trusting in your ability to manifest, staying grounded. It's definitely supporting this energy here, your manifestation abilities. Definitely important with this Nine of Pentacles. You know, this is the self-made person here in this card. So for my entrepreneurs, or if you're someone who's wanting to start a business, go for it. I think this is a good time for you to get busy and get started. You have all the skills you need to make it happen, and I want you to trust in that. You also have Taurus energy coming in, the Hierophant. So we have 2 major arcana cards coming in for you guys. And I feel like it's going to be a big week of spiritual growth. When the majors show up in a reading, those are the big moments in life, the major life lessons, the pivotal moments that I just said. This is where we can look back at a time, like your future self is going to look back and be like, okay, remember June of 2025, that's when you started making better choices for yourself, doing things differently, and that's when the miracle came in. And I feel like that's going to be the kind of week for you this week, Pisces. So be very mindful of that. A new beginning. Oh, this is I love this for you guys. And I'm a Pisces rising, so I love this for myself as well. Our passions, if we can show our passions the energy and the attention that they deserve, this is a powerful new beginning. The aces are blessings from the universe, and this is coming in the way of your creativity, your love life, your passions, things that get you excited and get you motivated. Let's pull clarifiers for these cards. We have the Queen of Swords clarifying this Magician, coming up with a plan. You know, you're being called to stay, you know, as above, so below. That's what the Magician says. So we're putting that out into the universe. We're acknowledging what we want our life to look like and what we want to draw to ourselves. The Queen of Swords is coming up with a plan of how to make it happen, because manifesting is not just about these wishes that we have and putting them out into the universe. It's also about doing something every single day, moving forward to make those things happen. So you got to come up with a plan and a process of how to do it. The Queen of Swords is very logical and strategic, and that is the energy that you are to bring in order to make this Magician energy come. You've got to be strategic, and you've got to be thinking about what do you want? How do you want to get there? The Hierophant, that Taurus energy. Oh, wow. We have the Hierophant clarifying the Hierophant. This is your spirituality, guys. Wow. This is going to be a very important week for you, Pisces, of growth, of manifesting, and of epiphanies. It might be time for you to start thinking outside the box. Like I said, the Hierophant is about doing things traditionally, but you're being called, I feel like, to spice it up a little bit and take a different course. And I want you to feel empowered by that. It's time to start doing things a little bit differently if you're wanting these manifestations and these goals and dreams to come to you. Powerful Taurus energy. If there's a Taurus around you, this is the Taurus archetype in the major arcana. So that could be really big too. But this is about you paying attention to your spiritual life, knowing the growth that's coming for you, and knowing that that's working for your highest and greatest good. It could also be about getting some counseling, because whenever these cards show us, I had a powerful reading one time that with the Hierophant showed up, and it was about this person had just started getting counseling, and that opened so many doors for them. It made them more confident in themselves. This is also the marriage card. So you have a lot of love cards on the table, and I feel like if there's going to be a big movement in your life this week, and it could possibly be in the relationship moving towards marriage. Wow. Okay, options. The world is your oyster is what I'm getting for you right now, Pisces. With this new beginning, doors are going to open for you with your career, with your love life. You're going to be given a lot of options, and I'm happy for you with this. It's time for you to explore all these options. With this Ace of Wands, that's about the new beginning. And what direction do you want to go? What do you want to manifest? What do you want to... You're going to be given so many goals and dreams. Remember, we were told here to dream bigger. Well, this is the Dream Bigger card. And I feel like that is a message that keeps showing up for you this week, is you're not dreaming big enough. You're not dreaming big enough. Okay, let's see what your angel abundance want you to know. Savings. What was I telling you with this? This four of pentacles here with our Lady Luxury. Savings are very important. Okay, this is coming up in so many readings this year of how our money is going to play such an important part in our world and in our ability to feel grounded and safe and secured and loved. But saving is going to be very important for you. Don't go crazy spending money this week, Pisces. Don't make sure there's not too much going out and not enough coming in. Save your money and focus on your priorities. You are definitely being told that. Important relationships, looking at the spiritual side of things, knowing that those things are very important. It's time to prioritize. Focus on the things that are important to you and know that that's where, energy goes where attention flows. I said that earlier in the reading, and I feel like it's being reiterated here. What are your priorities? It's time to put the focus on them. So what your angels are trying to tell you, what your guides, we are right next to this other Queen of Swords here. Strategy is going to be very important for you this week. Good communication. There's going to be important conversations had in the area that is you're focusing on and that you're prioritizing. Speak clearly, speak confidently, speak with respect, be respectful of others, because when the Queen of Swords shows up, she can be very cutting. And she's up right here, so I'm not worried about that. I do just feel like this is about you coming up with a clear plan and a logical plan to reach your goal. We have the Emperor, the Boss card. A lot of entrepreneur cards on the table here for you as well. So if you have your own business, Pisces, I feel like there could be a lot of growth for you this week. This is the Divine Masculine. It can be a nod towards an important male in your life. It's going to be something different for each one of you. But this is you being the boss and taking control. And I really like it with the Queen of Swords here, because she's coming up with the plan and the Emperor is executing it. Oh, another big boss card. You have big boss energy on the table at Pisces. The King of Wands. This is Leo energy, and this is a powerful leader. It's time for you to be the leader of your life. And that's what I'm going to title this reading, I think. We'll see, because there's just some important messages here for you, Pisces. Be bold, be brave, step out of your comfort zone. With the Hierophant here, do things differently, step out of your comfort zone and know that you can take charge and you can take control. These two guys together, that is you being the boss of your destiny, and really, really important message for you. Let's get some clarifiers. Remember what I told you with the Queen of Swords about watching your communication, watching how you talk to people, because she can be so cutting. Well, so can the Knight of Swords. This is Gemini energy, but I always call it the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde card. You got to be really careful, because you could easily offend someone this week, not meaning to, but just speaking your truth. Your words are going to be extremely important, and I want you to really be mindful of how you use them. Words are also spells, and how you speak to yourself and how you talk about your goals and dreams are going to be extremely important with your ability to manifest them. You have all these powerful manifesting cards, and the way you speak about your goals and dreams is going to really be indicative of whether or not they're going to come true for you this week. For that Emperor card, Leo energy again. So I know he's not clarifying it, but you have two Leo cards showing up here, and what your angels want you to know. Be strong, be bold, be courageous. Make big moves this week, Pisces. Definitely boss energy on the table. This inner strength that you have is going to carry you through and give you the ability to make these things happen. Ooh, that's powerful, guys. 8 of Wands clarifying this. This lot of fire energy here, and coming quickly. So you're going to be called to think on your feet a lot and make big decisions this week about whatever it is that you're working on in your life, whatever you're trying to draw or call into you. It could very well happen this week, Pisces. But I really do feel like this is you taking charge and taking responsibility and knowing that at the end of the day, it's up to you to make it happen. Let's pull a very powerful reading for us. Very, very powerful. Like I said, I'm a Pisces rising, so I'm going to take a lot of advice here too. But let's get some more insight. We have younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. That could be what that relationship card was. I know that that rings true for me with my I don't know if I was talking about it in this reading or the previous one, but there's an important relationship in my life that I feel needs addressed. Maybe something important will happen, I'm not sure, but could be your son, could be a younger man at work, could be a younger man you're going to be in a relationship with. Who knows? It's going to be something different for each one of you, but a younger man is going to play an important role in your life this week. Maybe he's going to bring some insight to you. Okay, you have hat. You will be playing a different role, and I think that is very, very indicative with this last angel message for you guys. All this boss energy on the table. You're going to be stepping up to the plate and making it happen. It's going to be different for you. You're doing things differently. You're making the choice to be responsible for your happiness and your goals and your dreams. And maybe you haven't been doing that, Pisces. Maybe you've been letting life happen to you instead of you been making it happen, calling it in. Frying pan, trouble and accusations. I feel like that is meant towards the communication card. It's a little bit of a warning, like I've been saying. Watch how you communicate this week. It's going to be very, very important to watch your words and just be gentle. Be gentle with yourself and with other people around you. But I do feel like you're going to be okay. I feel like you're going to rise above it. There's too many positive cards on the table. Ladder, climbing towards success. I love that, especially with all the boss energy that's on the table here. It speaks for itself. You're going to be successful in an endeavor this week that's going to, I think, be major, maybe possibly life-changing. And we have moon. Right as I am saying a life-changing thing, we have moon. Changes in your life. This is also, the moon card is the Pisces archetype in the tarot deck. So this is you showing up for yourself, guys. Changes are on the table. Changes are coming. And I feel like it's all good. I just feel like you have to be present, Pisces, and really, instead of being, yes, dream big, but also hit the ground running so that you can make these changes happen. Very positive reading for you guys. Please give the video a thumbs up and also subscribe if you have not, guys. I'd love for you to be a part of my community. Go out there. I'd love to hear in the comments how this reading resonated with you. Have a good week, Pisces. Love and light to you.